So the home project for today is to paint the posts and separate the dirt from the posts. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the posts and the edges and then put the rocks underneath. So the first thing to do is to dig and make sure that the dirt is away from the posts. And then after that, I can go ahead and paint the posts and the edges. So separating the posts from the dirt is important because, as you can see, the posts are rotting from all the moisture. So that needed to be separated. And I also tried to save some of the posts by adding a clear coat, spray it a little bit to protect it. And then I also added silicone underneath just to try to save some of the rotting posts before I actually have it painted. Now that I started digging, I decided that I don't want to just dig around the post. What I want to do is just dig the whole square from the edges all the way to the square edges right here, just to put more rocks, just to make it look nicer. So initially I just dug around the post, but I decided to just dig the whole section because I thought it would look better, actually putting rocks and mulch all the way around rather than just underneath each post. To do that, I got some lawn edging to try to straighten things out. And then I also put cardboard over the dirt to sort of limit like weeds and grass from growing when I actually put like pebbles and mulch on this section. So got some new paint over at Home Depot and finally getting started with the painting. First, I added some blue tape on certain areas and then I started painting. And this took a while. This took about a whole day to do, so it wasn't an easy task by any means, but it had to be done before I actually added the rocks and the mulch for the posts. So finally got the patio posts painted, including the sides right here, as you could see. As you can see right here, I finished painting and came out good with the color matching and stuff. Now that I've had the edges and the posts painted, as you can see, I have the cardboard lined up and I'm getting ready to add the stones and the mulch to finish up the whole section right there. But again, this whole task, it took some time. I didn't really think it was going to take that long, but I never really painted a patio before, so I didn't realize that it was going to take pretty much a whole day just to do that. And so here I got everything lined up. I have the cardboard lined up on this section. So now I'm ready to do the next step. First, I decided I was going to get some extra stones to kind of hold down to hold down the cardboard. So I went back to Home Depot and got 5 more of the little gravel stones before I put the mulch and then put the main stones underneath the posts. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and let's see how it turns out. So I started adding the pea pebbles on top of the cardboard just to have something there that's not gonna blow away because it gets windy on my backyard. So I wanted to make sure I added those pebbles prior to adding the mulch just to make sure. So here I'm like spreading everything and then I'm gonna actually also spread it by hand just to make sure that there's an equal portion. I don't think I got enough pebbles, so what I did was I tried to see what I had in my storage, and I actually had some leftover lava rock, so I decided to do that because even though I have the pea pebbles right here and I started spreading them, as you can see, you could still see the cardboard, so I didn't quite have enough pea pebbles. So here I had some extra lava rock that was previously used in the front. So I'm just gonna use it to help cover up the cardboard. You're not really gonna see it because I'm gonna have mulch on top of the rocks. So now that I spread the pea pebbles on top of the cardboard, to hold it in place. Now I'm gonna add the mulch right here. And I got a good deal for this. It was like $2 per bag. So I said, why not? It only cost me 10 bucks to get 5 bags. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try it out. I'm gonna use the mulch to spread around the section right here. And then, if it blows away, it gets windy and it blows away, then, I'm only down 10 bucks. Then I can just put rocks all the way around the section. But I don't wanna do that right now because that's gonna cost more. So I'm just trying to do a more cost-effective approach by using mulch right here, mostly mulch around this section, and just rocks that's gonna go underneath the posts. For the finishing touches, I decided to use this Indian Sunrise rock, which is gonna go underneath the posts. And it wasn't that expensive. That's the reason why I got them. They're about $5 for each bag, and I got 5 bags. So I just wanted to see how this would look, and depending on how they last, when it starts raining and stuff like that, if they still look good, then I'm gonna keep them. If not, then it's not that hard to take them out and add something else. For now, this should do the trick. So for these rocks, I'm just gonna have them all around the post because I already have mulch throughout the section. So the rocks is just gonna be right underneath each post, so that I don't have to use that much rocks. It's just gonna sort of accentuate this section. What I did was after digging, right, I put mulch right here and I put stones on this side. So while I was working on painting, I just realized that there were like nests right there. So as I mentioned, one of them kind of fell and then some of the eggs broke, but I tried to save one of them, and then I just put back the nest up there right here, and then on the other side I just left it alone. So basically, there's 2 nests. There's one there on one here. That's pretty much it. With working on the painting, the poles, and adding the mulch, and putting the stones, and just try to make it look nice. And it doesn't really matter if it's straight because I could straighten it out later. What really matters is that I separate the poles from the dirt so that way they won't rot. So that's pretty much the goal for doing this. And yeah, save money if you do it yourself. So until next time, stay safe and keep on rolling.